And like I told you, we'd be walking through, talking to different interior designers, hearing what they say. And the face I'm with right now is not a new face. This was once a face on the property show. Property show was once home to her until she felt it was time to get to bigger horizons, bigger spaces. But today we're glad to have again Dinah. We're glad to have you on set again.
Thank you. I'm so
So,
happy to be here again.
what do you think about Open in the Ugandan market, considering the products that we have on our market for such a brand coming to the Ugandan market? What do you think about that?
What I know about Open is they use the way they use their furniture to not clutter the houses. They use furniture and light to still show the futures of your house. So I think as Ugandans, that's what we need as well. So I'm happy about that. Clutter-free furniture, clutter-free decorating. So I'm happy to see that, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
And that's Dinah's concept. That's Dinah's opinion. That's what she thinks about Open. We're going to see what others think about Open. But do you think that them being on our market is a plus? Do you think that the Ugandan is going to be able to consume their product?
Definitely, definitely. I hope a lot of Ugandans come. As a Ugandan, I would consume their product.
Thank you
So I hope
much.
they can come on as well.
It was a pleasure. Thank
You're
you. Let's see what someone else has to say. So, like I told you, we're talking to all these interior designers on the market, various interior designers on the market. We are glad to have them in one room today. So, if you are out there and you've been looking for an interior designer and you're not coming to me, I wonder who you're going to. But we have a couple of them today in one room. I would like to know, given the market that we have in Uganda, you being an interior designer, I'm sure you know most of these service providers, you know most of these providers, you know most of these manufacturers, most of these distributors of head. Okay, when you think of Open, do you think the Ugandan consumer is going to welcome them with open hands?
Definitely, definitely. From the products that Open has to offer, there's a lot of class, there's quality that you don't see in the usual distributors, and there's a touch of international sophistication, if I can say.
Okay.
And definitely, the Ugandan consumer is moving towards a bit of sophistication. So we really need these new products. We really need to expand our horizon and look beyond what we see every day.
And do you think they'll be able to compete with those that they have already in the market?
They will. They will find the, how do I say this, the particular consumers that fit their market.
So,
Yeah.
do you think that Uganda has the niche market or niche target audience for a brand like Open?
Definitely. There's a huge niche of clientele that love luxury products, that love class. And Opain will definitely bring the exact class that we need to Uganda. So I'm excited. I look forward to presenting their products to different clients that will come my way. And I have no doubt that it will definitely be welcomed.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you share this with
Pleasure.
us.
Thank you.
And there you have it from someone else. So let's see who next we can get on set to share with us what they think. So on set with me is Amanda. Amanda, it's a pleasure having you on set. Amanda is always out there in the brackets, in the corridors, behind the cameras, in the closed spaces. But she brings you the masterclass that is ever happening at the Homes and Property Expo. Amanda, it's a pleasure having you here today. Like I told you, we have all the lead interior designers in one room, under one roof. So, Amanda, given who we are currently today, the Ugandan market, do you think Ugandans are ready for another luxury brand when it comes to cabinetry?
I think obviously they are ready because looking at what we have, we don't have enough options. So you look around, walk to different places, and you're trying to say, okay, who's my person to go to person? And you've used enough of them, and you want something that is totally different. So yeah, I think Open coming to Uganda is, yeah, something.
I think the Ugandans are going to welcome them with open hands?
Of course, we as Ugandans, we want to try out. So definitely, we're going to try out and see. So it's
Because
an open mind.
we've seen a lot of companies come into the market and close because they thought Ugandans would embrace them. They thought Ugandans would purchase their product, would support their product. But then we've seen them have a short lifespan and they're closing. Do you think this is going to be one of those that whereby Ugandans can't actually afford the luxury brand?
I don't think it's about Ugandans. It's about how is Open coming into this market. Have they done their research really, really well? Have they understood the people they're selling to? And yeah, it's basically, has Opain understood its market, and is Opain ready for Uganda? I don't think it's the other way around. Ugandans are ready for anything that comes along.
So you feel that Ugandans can actually be able to take on this new brand, being a luxury brand? Because I'd like us to acknowledge the fact that it's not your normal brand that is going to give you the low income earners kind of work. Omuntu wawansi onansonyo. I know you keep telling me omuntu wawansi tomufako, omuntu wawansi and all that, but munansonyo, there are some brands that, okay, yes, as much as I advocate for omuntu wawansi, there's some brands I will have to accept that they will not be able to take them on. So do you think that the percentage of the high end or high net worth income earner is able to sustain Opain in the market?
Do you know what happens to the high market earners? These are people who are accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Yes.
For example, I have my baba, I've had him for 20 years, so I'm going to have him. But how well is Opain going to be able to convince them that you can draw back from the people you've been using to using us? Like I said, it's all about Opain. It's not even about Uganda. Opain should make sure they satisfy us.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It was a pleasure having
Thank you.
So this is a face that you're very used to. We're always having on set. I should call her a resident interior designer basically at this rate, because she's always with us. When we have those questions that we can't answer as Olim Interiors, we run to Absol, because we know they are top notch, a bit higher than we are. They are a class above us.
Really?
And well, when you have the teacher, what do you say? You know, at times they say the student is better than the teacher, but this teacher is still better than us. And it's Sophie with me, of course. Sophie, it's a pleasure having you, and it's a pleasure having you at this event.
Thanks for having me.
So now that
Friend
we're
of the show, yes.
Yes. Now
thanks
that
for having
we are here, for you who's an expert in this field, you who has been in this field for quite some time,
Right.
you who has dealt with both the high end, the middle end, and someone that is, trying to figure out their financial standard and
right.
status. What do you think of such a brand coming to our market?
Because Opain is already existing in Nairobi.
Mm.
So I'm excited because Ugandans were transitioning to modern, to new stuff, to quality. And so, yeah, I'm very excited. It's the right time for them to be launching in Uganda. It's very valid right now, yeah. And it's going to be very, it's going to work. It's going to work. And I'm excited to do projects with Opain clients who understand Opain brand.
So you don't feel like our market is too small for them, or our competition is too stiff for them because of the brands that we already have on the market? Or do you feel like they are a brand that won't be able to sustain themselves when it comes to our market, being the Ugandan population is limited and not that broad like the Kenyan population?
I'd say that, we've transitioned quite a bit. We've transitioned from using roadside carpenters, but then, of course, people have realized that those are not reliable, you know, and so we've transitioned from, customized wood, because our carpenters are not very reliable. So what our clients really demand for, at least at Absol, is they want something that's not going to give them headache, And so when we have brands that come in like Opain that are willing to basically compete with the already existing, despite the fact that, of course, we have a market for all these different categories, from low end to high end. I definitely say that Ugandans are there. Ugandans are at the point where, we're done with the local, with the common, with all that stuff. So we want something that's durable, something unique, at the same time will still be very good quality. And I feel like Opain, among also the other top ones that we have, does compete favorably, and I think it will work. I think we're ready. I think there's a market for it here.
Thank you so much, Sophie. There you had it. I think after Sophie, I do not have to look for any other interior designer. I do not have to find anyone else's opinion. We've had the opinions, and hers was the last opinion we're hearing from.
We're not paid by Opain to
We want to hear those remarks.
We're looking forward, and we shall give the reviews.
Thank you
Thanks
so much,
for having
Sophie.
me.